Good afternoon, all you awesome people. Silver Dragon here, coming at you with some Planet Explorers. Now, Planet Explorers has been in its alpha stage for quite a while now. I would say a good, maybe, at this point, maybe 2 years, give or take, maybe a little bit more than a year, something like that, maybe a little bit more. Regardless, I usually do videos on this game every time it updates. And I don't know why, maybe because I was just really distracted this summer, but I completely missed the last update for this game, which was Alpha 83. Although they do have Alpha 84 out now, which is just kind of patched a bunch of stuff and added a couple of features. But for the most part, nothing insane got added into the game. Like, there's no story elements got added in for 83. But a lot of multiplayer stuff got added in, so there were a lot of tweaks to adventure mode and multiplayer story mode. Well, not multiplayer story mode, but just adventure mode. So let me actually go into single player, multiplayer here. Well, single player, multiplayer, jeez. Into multiplayer here. I'm going to create a new character. So we'll take a look at this. I'll kind of browse over some of the changes. Customization sets. Now, I'm just going to randomly pick some stuff here. So I'm going to go hair. Get myself some fabulous hair. Dye it blue like always. Body is fine, I guess. Face. Oh yeah, let's go with that. Let's go with that. Alright, we'll go Silver Dragon. Now, once all these tweaks were added to the multiplayer and everything, they started working on the newer build, which is 85 and build 9. So right now, well, yeah, that's what they're working on right now, is build 85 and build 0.9, or something along those lines. And essentially what they're doing is they've broken their team in half to work on these two separate builds, because they are detailing different types of things. Like some of the things that are becoming in 8.5 are, and should be this month actually, they said October, so we'll see what happens to that. Some of the things that will be coming are the new swamp biome, so some new story content, which will be really cool to look at. They showed a couple of... Let me actually show it here, if I can. Actually, I can, too. Let me kind of drag this over here. If I can display this properly. So there we go. So we have this lovely concept arts for the swamp biome here, which are really nice, as you can see. Now, this is all concept art, so it'll look quite a bit different from... Oh, wow. I really like how that arch looks, though. That arch looks really cool. These are the different concept arts that they're going for in a swamp biome. And oh wow, this is really nice looking. Let me kind of drag this back over here to where it belongs. So as you can see, we got some really interesting stuff coming for the story. Now, with the last update, let me kind of go over what they added in there, give or take. River generation and adventure mode, lake generation and adventure mode, new costumes and armor. Continent generation in adventure mode. Biome borders in adventure mode, no longer a straight line, which is really nice. I'm happy about that. That was kind of annoying to me. NPC houses are new models for a smoother experience. Added in different camera modes with some tweaks. Redid parts from the storyline to streamline them. So they did do some storyline tweaks, but that was mostly just to streamline it. Monorails was actually something else added in that I never saw at all. Never got the chance to see for that. Added glowing flora at night in the forest, 5 new animal species to the rainforest biome, toughened the robot bosses in multiplayer, new animal animations, portable water pump, procedural map caching as an option, and all kinds of craziness. Colonies were later added into multiplayer, though there are no NPC farmers and such yet. That was for 8.4, which was released. Monorail and multiplayer co-op build only works. New objects for the creation editor, beds, lights, doors, badass, so we can make our own. Like, we're getting to the point here where we can really just add our own individual touches to everything in the game here. The two things that they're actually working on for build 85, of course, I said, is the swamp, but also custom facial and body shapes. So they're working on, well, this here to give ourselves, you know, more defined and interesting characters. Let me actually... Oh, weird. Alright, Silver Dragon. Oh, Lort. I am Silver Dragon Lort. Fear my power. Lord Dragon Mort. But no. Alright, not too bad. Alright, let me enter in the multiplayer here and see how this goes. Oh, they might just literally chuck me in. Oh yeah, look, we have like all these servers here for that. Workshop, so I can actually load into the workshop. I can see I'm level 1 right now. Character, main menu. LAN. Let me host a LAN match here. You'll need to set up port forwarding on your router. Oh, that's fine. I don't actually plan on... Let me set the password to blah, 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 blah. Game type, game mode, private server. So I can't actually really change a bunch of these options right now. Let me create... Ooh. Oh, here we go. Game type, cooperation. Adventure mode, yes. Monsters, yes. Map name, sure, whatever. Major biome, let's go... Let's say forest. Climate will be temperate. That'll be fine. Map size of 8 by 8 kilometers. Sure, that's fine. River density, we'll add a bunch of rivers in it. We'll raise the river width up a little bit here. That looks good. That looks good. Again, I'm going to just do random server name here. Waiting for a server to initialize. Let's crack this baby open and see how it goes. So, whoop, allow access. Damn firewall. Okay, let me go ahead and start that up. So I could tweak this so I could join in with friends. We could build crazy shit and just, you know, go crazy. Another thing that was added in the previous update was boats. So we do have the ability to make boats now and kind of patrol the seas. I haven't really messed with that at all as well because, as I said, I missed that whole build. But anyway, as I was saying, 85 is going to have some story stuff. It's going to have the custom facial body shape. They're working on probably a couple other things that aren't even mentioned there. And holy, these new houses look amazing. Oh, man, that's kind of awesome, actually. And on the other hand, the other half of the team is working on Build 9, which will contain, well, I say Build 9, but 0.9, Alpha 0.9. It'll be the world editor, so you'll actually be able to edit the world and, you know, chuck your own kind of environments in or tweak them as however you wish in that way. And another good thing that'll be added in that build is the training room, and God knows what else is going to be added on there. There was actually a list somewhere, but I'm not really seeing it right now. I'll have to look it up again and see if I can find that thing. Let's see here. Now, the training room is essentially going to be a tutorial that will be set up on the Epiphany. Now, I don't know how they're going to tweak story content after that then, because if they're going to do like a holodeck type of tutorial on the Epiphany before it, you know, crashes, then that kind of begs the question, what are they going to tweak the story? Because the story mode has been kind of the tutorial for the longest time. So, how they're going to tweak that now, who knows, to be honest. Ooh, we have the scanner app update. Several, actually. Updates your scanner to find new ore types. Oh, I see. Interesting. Of course, we have my equipment here. Let me grab my knife. You call that a knife? Now this is my laser knife. Oh yeah, I'm gonna shank you good, sucker. Shank! Shank! Now I should mention that PvP is in the game, if I'm not mistaken. But if you do attack an NPC or a random player in a town, they will attack you. Now this is really cool. They have an integrated workshop here. Thunder Fury, Blessed Blade of Death. No, anyway, that was terrible. But you can see this is made out of 95 aluminum. So holy crap, I can go in-game and download these. This is awesome. Holy shit. This is a massive improvement. No longer do you have to go, you know, onto the website and look through it. No, it's linked directly here. So that is great. That is damn great. I am exceedingly impressed by that. Wow. So we can go through, we can see equipment, which kind of is showing the same stuff right now, oddly enough. I'm sure a lot of these categories will be tweaked later. We have carriers, objects, so random things like kicks. Really? Really now? Sad people. Sad people. To be honest, I'm not entirely surprised. I mean, at all. At all. Anyway, moving on. We have, of course, the swords, shields. What if we have some good shields? Oh, we have the Hyrulean shield. We have, looks like Captain America shield, the Death Book. Ooh, that seems interesting. And the good thing is, with the tweaks to the editor, you can make even better looking 3D objects now, I'm sure. So you can really make some intricate pieces of art here, as it were, almost. Guns, of course, these StarCraft guns. Assault rifles, AK-47 seems like a popular one. Let's see about battleships. What kind of battleships do we have here? They don't look too mind-blowing. Regardless, we could probably look through those and see what we have here. Dorothy, what's up, girl? Storage. Okay, so she'll store stuff for me right now. Let's go talk to David here. What's up, David? Looks like you don't say much, homie. Alright, let's see what else do we have here. We have the public inventory, so if anyone just chucks a bunch of resources in here in multiplayer, we can come on in and grab that. We have the personal list right now, blacklist. I can forbid people to building, forbid new player. We have information about each team. So if I made like 10 teams of 5 players, we could all be running around here building our own bases and, you know, having like attacks against like, what the hell, battles against each other and stuff like that. It would be interesting if there was like limited resources to deal with that. Now we have missions, of course, which I don't have any right now. Mission log, let me get rid of that. The items, we have the replicator, which we use to replicate all the weapons. I really like these new tabs here. That looks really, really nice. If I click on, say, the wooden sword, I can see the replication tree, so I require wood, which then makes it into the sword. Stone sword, stone, then the sword. It doesn't look like it requires me to get a hilt anymore, but if it did, let me see if I can find something that may require multiple. Here we go, such as this gold shield requires gold and steel to make the shield. So 4 steel and 15 gold, which I have none of. So, yeah. Let's look at tools here. Obviously, I'd like to get stone and wood to create this stone pickaxe here. I was kind of looking around here, seeing if there's any NPCs that would trade with me, but not really seeing a lot of them. Zen! What's up? Anything I can do for you, homie? Beasts and intelligent aliens have increased activity nowadays. Need more solid materials to consolidate our building. Please follow this material list and bring them to me. Okay, so he wants 50 marble, 30 iron, and 20 units of steel. Hello. Shop. Ooh, looks like you buy or you sell clothing, I can see from that icon over your head. Very nice. Let me close that for now. Let's see what these guys sell, if anything. You don't look like you're selling anything. You just kind of... Oh, wow. That is a nice bow. And I like that model, too. All the little details. Got the bone dagger there and everything. I don't know what the hell these are. Obviously, the detail could still be improved. But all in all, it's not too bad. I'm assuming you have medical stuff. Yep, medical stuff, food, all kinds of stuff like that. Alright. Wow. Got a nice little cave right here. Right off the bat. Anything I can do for you? A lot of monsters suddenly appeared in our town. Although we don't pose as big of a threat, still have to impact our lives. Can we reduce their numbers? Kill a few of them? Sure. Want to kill a couple stags. So essentially those are the stegosaur kind of looking guys. Interesting. So let me see if I can craft some stuff here. Replicator. Let me go ahead and craft just a basic wooden pickaxe. Gives me something to mine with here. Alright. Now, I should mention as well, when I was talking about the creation system, a couple things also did get added. Let me go into create here. We can see that we can create equipment for the sword, shield, and gun. Carrier, we have the different vehicles, small and large. Aircraft, helicopters, and battleships. And ships, we have a boat. Objects is a new thing that was also added in 83, I believe, where we can create small or tiny, small, and large objects, which we unfortunately saw previously, which essentially means, you know, you can create furniture. I don't know if we can currently link scripts to them to said furniture that would, you know, create like a, say this is a seat, and then you could add on like a little character icon that's sitting down, like where you want him on the object, and then that would act as a, you would sit down on there from that kind of thing. I don't know if that kind of stuff is currently in. I know we can just create the objects. I don't really know if we can do anything with them specifically. Like you could make a nice bookshelf or stuff like that. I don't know if you'd be able to really tweak it past that. Wow, we have a interesting little river here. You guys built your colony on a really interesting spot, I have to say. Huh. Damn. Let me pick out the pickaxe here and see what we got here. See what material this is. Looks like limestone. Also getting a little bit of copper from it. Nice, not what we're looking for though. Let's see what this is made over here. I think it's just plain stone. Plain old stone. Actually, it's marble. Good, we need marble. We're also getting some stone from it as well. And a little bit of iron. Nice. I do want to get a little bit of stone so I can build myself a stone pickaxe. And hell, I'd like to get some gold so I can make even better pickaxes. But hey, I'll, you know, make use of what I got. So you can see that the digging on this is voxel based, so it's quite nice, I have to say. Although I hope eventually we'll have, you know, different ways we can tweak this, like instead of just digging in the circle like so, be able to have it say like we want to like use shift and then drag it like right here to say we want to dig on this level plane. That way if I start digging right here, it'll dig down to that level plane, but it won't dig any further. That way we can make flat areas kind of like this without having to, you know, dig everything down and then place this kind of a thing here. Although it'd be interesting either way. More marble. Oh no, I'm sliding! Let's see here. So, we almost got enough marble. We've only got a little bit of iron, so I'll have to search for more. Let me kind of show how you do that as well. Let me pull up my handheld PC. Now, we have a couple different things here. We have the monorail system, which I would have to mess with. I've never messed with that at all. So I'll have to screw around with that some more before I actually show it off. Now, we did unlock those scanning abilities. Looks like we have an actual cave right on the other side here, actually, of this cliff of ours here. Now, let me go ahead and scan for everything. I'm just going to select everything and scan for it. Whoa, we have big deposits over there. See, we have a bit of red. So that would be, what is that, iron. So you can see we have huge iron deposit, like right down there. Huge iron deposit. Not to mention the rest of this stuff here. God knows what that is. It's got a bit of a white tinge to it. So it could be zinc, could be a couple things. I'd have to scan individually if I wanted to check that out more. What do we have over here, too? That could actually be aluminum. If it's aluminum, I might actually be able to get that badass sword, the Windseeker, or whatnot, and forge that. Now I can see this little bit right here is not... Oh, crap, there's also a edge to here, so I should probably be careful. Let's kind of slide my way down here. Whee! Oh yeah, it's like right below. Not sure exactly what it is, but let's take a look, shall we? Should be just a little bit below and this in this direction. Whatever material it is down here. There we go. Oh, it's petroleum. Interesting. Let me dig this tunnel up here so I can actually get in here. Now, I have to say, like, I am really intrigued about the development of this game, depending on, you know, how long they're going to continue development for it, what features they're going to add in on this. It could honestly become a game that is, like, you know, to the point as popular as Minecraft in a way, I would imagine, because there's just so much intricate kind of things that the creative person can do and create in this game. Or, you know, you could just play and build and have fun with it. Jetpack. I'm looking for weapons right now. Let's see about creating... So I need 12 stone. I guess I'll have to go with a wood sword then. It's not much, but I'll create it. It's better than my dagger. Now, these are the creatures that I have to kill for this quest. Let me whip out my sword here. Get over here and start taking it to them. As you can see, the combat is fairly rudimentary. You just, you know, you go up to them, you attack them, and if you're within range, you'll hit them, kind of thing. Honestly, I'd like to see more than that. You know, I'd like to see a more intricate battle system where they each actually have, you know, something like, what am I thinking? Like Monster Hunter. You know, a system like Monster Hunter where their hitbox is literally set to their entire body, where they have portions of the, like you could say, if you got a great sword or something like that, and you whip it, and you hit them in the tail, you could sever off their entire tail, or maybe, depending on how strong the weapon is, you could, like, take off a leg or something for a side swipe. An intricate battle system like that I would love to see. Obviously, it's, at this point in development, it's probably not going to happen. You know, what we have for a combat system is probably what we're going to have, although it really depends. They could, you know, still add a lot more time to this, or time into this, and get something like that done, but it really depends on money and time and everything like that, you know, and besides, with the amount of modding they're adding to this, if people really want to get that done, they could probably do it. They could probably mod it in at some point. I don't, like, I can imagine the total conversion of the combat system would also depend on the engine, so, you know, you don't want to do, at this point of development, you probably don't want to do a complete engine rewrite, so, you know, even if this is, like, just the first game in a series that they do, depending on if they actually, you know, go about making another game in this, after this one that's similar to it, I would hope they would. Obviously, it would take another, like, you know, 6 years plus to develop it. But this is just, even as is, this is a very fun game. I have to say, I've more than made my money on this game. Most definitely. Alright, let's whip up my handheld PC. See if I can find that deposit of ore that I was talking about before. Let me kind of bank my camera up here and change my camera here. I like how it shows the direction you're going, so you're less likely to, you know, face plant yourself on the ground. So let me put ore is the only, or iron ore is the only thing I'm scanning for. Okay, so it looks like this deposit was a little bit different spot than I thought it was. Ah, that's kind of funny. Oh wow, it's actually way down there. So would I'd probably be better off going in from the cliff face, it looks like. What do I need to replicate this jump pack? Let me go all here again. Remember I saw the jump pack here. Yeah, jetpack. Oh god, no. There's no way in hell I'm crafting that anytime soon. I really do like the way they changed that, though. Oh, frack! Woo! That was close! That was close! Hot damn! Hot damn! Okay, let me check my handout PC and see where I'm at now in relation to that. No. The best bet would be to dig down from here if I really wanted iron. Which, obviously, I kind of do, but, you know. Let me craft myself a better pickaxe here quickly. Tools. Stone pickaxe. Should be able to create at least one. Yeah, no, I need a lot more copper for that. Iron would require what? Wood and iron. So I should be able to use this stone pickaxe to get myself down there. And then eventually get enough iron to make the iron pickaxe. Looks like it's already transitioning over to nightfall. Which is a shame. I don't have the, what the hell, the headlamp right now either, so I'd have to make a torch. I think I have some animal fat that I collected from that creature, so I might be able to do it. Oh god, it's going to take me a while to dig down here towards that iron. So, obviously this would be something you do, just dig on down. Digging, collecting, building, battling. There's a lot of different things to explore, there's vehicles you can make. Let me actually load that up. For those that may have never seen this before, have not seen my previous videos on this game, of course, I did show off the editor here. I wonder if I actually have any ISOs here. Let me see if I already have. I think I do. Yeah. Ah, we have the TARDIS. Here we go. I actually downloaded a TARDIS vehicle. Let me see the statistics on this. Requires 12 silver, 158 aluminum, 20 sand, 6 pigment. A bunch of headlights. So somebody actually did make this. This is a functioning vehicle, a flying vehicle as well. And not only can I fly in it, but I believe it can store. Yep, it can store 2 additional persons. So 2 other people can be stored on this. Unfortunately, things like the door do not open. Sadly, you know, we're not quite there yet, as it were, with this editor. But still, this is the kind of detail someone can put on this. That's not even the entirety of it. Let's see this mini pod here. This is just a mini chopper somebody made to fly around with. Has a bunch of passenger seats in the back there. So the moment you hop in the vehicle, they just get teleported in. So it's nothing mind-blowing. This is one of my favorites. Definitely one of my favorites. This is the Death Gun. Now this was made prior to the big changes in the crafting build that made it so you could make a little bit more smoother kind of terrain on these. So with the new creation engine, you could probably make this look even better. So you can see that there's just so many details added into this. It is ridiculous. It's one of my favorite guns to make. It just looks badass to wield this. So things like this Cobra here, you could probably be improved on. Patch this hole. Or actually, it has the hole on both sides. So I guess it's on purpose. But you could add far more detail to this. You could probably add better eyes, like red eyes to it or something like that, and so on and so forth. But just being able to make something of this level of detail, like if you're looking at it like from this far away, it just looks amazing, doesn't it? Let's see here. This is just a really nice looking sniper rifle that was added on here with a couple of barrels on the front to increase its damage. We have the super gun. This is something I created. Something incredibly basic I just chucked on here. To be like, aw yeah, 4 barrels of death. Enjoy. Oh, you can also add effects on it soon, so you could add something like flames on a weapon or something. Or maybe some kind of, I don't know, glowing effect to it. I'm going to go back to the ISOs here, but go back to swords. I don't know if this one's, yeah, this one's kind of crappy looking now because of this effect that we have going on here. But this is a Frostmourne somebody did. We have the fusion swords from Final Fantasy VII Cloud. Pretty nice, pretty well done for that. Mini pod, I think that's, oh, that's just the Keyblade. So yeah, I only have a couple of really good swords there. Alien Scuff. Oh yeah, this is my anti-alien vehicle here with a bunch of laser turrets on it. Unfortunately, it didn't work. Yep, too many AI towers. So many issues. So many issues. Oh well. Either way, you can create either simple or just mind-blowingly complex things with the creation engine so far. And it's still pretty basic. It's still being changed and added on with every version. Typically, we're unlocking new things like the ability to now create our own furniture. Although, as I said, I'm not sure we can add any like scripting to it so that there's animation effects to it, such as sleeping on a new bed and stuff like that. Then again, I'm not 100% sure that could have been implemented. I just have not really had the chance to look into it in a while. So this isn't usually my videos are a lot more precise, a lot more technical when it comes to this game, but I just have not had the time to really invest into checking up on that and learning it. So that's my bad. Apologies if it seems incomplete in that sense, but hopefully there'll be others that'll be commenting on this and watching it that can, you know, chip in on that side of things. I typically don't really edit a lot when it comes to the vehicle editor. You know, I'm not an artist. I'm not the creative style of play. I just can't make anything that really looks good and functions well, so I typically just borrow what others have done and, you know, fly around or battle with it and kick ass, take names. Alright. Slowly digging down here, slowly digging down. Let's see if I'm making any headway here. So let me load up my handheld PC. Let's see if I can zoom in on any. No, it's not really letting me zoom in. Usually it does. I can zoom out, but I can't zoom in any more than that. Okay, I can see I'm like right over top of it. I should go down mostly. Let me kind of see if I can fold my way around here. Before I was able to crouch my way in pretty easily, but now they've tweaked it a little bit, it seems. Make it a little harder to get down here. Uh-oh. I'm hearing some creepy creatures. That or someone's just devouring something down here, I don't know. Maybe it's those horrible spider things. Horrible monsters. Dig it, dig it, dig it down! Oh, I think we're just hitting some iron right now. That looks like iron to me. I am correct, that is iron. Woohoo! We hit our iron layer at long last. So yeah, that is how we do mining. We just kind of search for it on the map, locate it, and then start digging it away. Now that I've mined a good portion of iron, I can stop now. I said I can stop now! And I can get this iron pickaxe going here. So I'm already upgrading up quite a bit. Let me chuck you on here, my friend. And now I'll get a little bit more yield off this iron pickaxe. See, I got 18 blocks from that swing there. It's a lot more, it's a lot faster, too. I just had to click once, and it just digs away this dirt. No problem. Excuse me, no problem. Ooh, got a lot of stone from that one. Nice! I still gotta find some silver or whatever the hell else it was requested for that mission. But anyway, after I'm done this bit, I'll probably make like an iron sword and go kill off a couple more of those critters. Armor is another thing that will be tweakable at some point as well, so we'll be able to make our own custom armor. I don't know if we'll be making that just in-game, or if we'll be able to make like a rough kind of drawing, or rough drawing. like a rough model of armor and then implement a custom texture pack or something or, well, texture pack, a custom texture to put on it? I think we could, actually. Because I think we can already implement custom textures into the game to put on things like that. So you probably could, like, add on your own style of, oh, let me move on here. Ugh. I don't know how well you could smooth out a uniform like this, since it is, you know, pretty sleek looking. I don't know how they'll actually do the editor for that. But regardless, you could probably take something like this and, you know, just add a custom design to it in Photoshop or something and bring that in here. Implement it on your character. Should be a fairly simple thing when it eventually releases. Well, we'll see what happens. That's still quite a bit into the future here. Let me actually see if I can find the example they had here. Oh god, it sounds horrible. Okay, let's see here. Available on Steam. No, that's not it. Maybe it was on the forums itself that I saw this. Let me quickly check the board. Pardon me. Let's see. No, I don't seem to be able to locate where I found that. Bollocks. Maybe there was a different news post for that specifically. I think there might have been, actually. That might be why I can't find this here, is because I was looking at the newer news posts and not the older ones. Mainly a story mode build. Yeah, 85 is going to be mainly a story mode build, which will have some interesting bits and pieces added to it. Custom facial and body shape. Oh wow, that's odd looking. Let me actually pull this over here so you can see this. You can kind of see that that's some of the custom facial and body shape there. You can see the mouth will open for talking, and he's just kind of tweaking it in various ways. The swamp biome already showed that off. Wow, those look amazing. But yeah, other than that, I cannot for the life of me find that that post that mentioned everything that we're kind of looking for the next couple builds. To do in future builds. Maybe it was actually on the Steam page. Oh god, it's so dark now, I've lost my way. How did I get in here? Oh god, I'm trapped! Trapped forever! Oh! Trapped in Narnia forever. There we go. I think I found my escape path, sort of. Oh god, so dark. So dark. Let's see if I can... Let me back out here for a second. I can't see shit. Ugh. Let's see if I can make a torch here quickly. Might be in tools. Rope gun. Mobile water pump. Ooh, shiny. Got the glider, scuba mask, all kinds of stuff. I guess it's not. Maybe it's in equipment, maybe. No, that's literally like clothing, it looks like. Not resources, I don't think. Parts. Ah, here we go. This is where we get our hilts. Ooh, nice. Finally, we can craft our hilts. Oh, this is probably just for adventure mode. God knows what it'll be for crafting. Or for story mode. Oh god, that horrible beast out there. Ah! I might have to create a bow and stuff. I really like making bows. Bowstring. I would have to synthesize that, it looks like. Consumables, turrets. Let me just go all, I guess. Oh, here we go. Let me search for torch. There it is. Yep, looks like I can make a couple of them. Let's go ahead and craft those torches. And automatically kind of just pops them in here. So let me kind of move in so I can see what the hell I'm doing. There we go, I can see now. Yay! I am not as blind. Although still partially blind. Yay, I made it out! And I didn't even realize where the hell I was going for a second there. Now the good thing is I can actually take this, drag it, and just drop it. And it'll place it there and continue to burn. So let me place a couple of these so I can get a good bearing of actually what the hell I'm doing. Okay, I'll unequip that. We put that right there. Whoa, that kind of knocked me out of the way. That was funny. Alright, what else was required of this guy? Yeah, 20 units of steel, which I might be able to create. Because steel is a resource. Oh, let me remove this. Steel. Yep. So I need 20 of that. Let me go ahead and create that. So 40 wood and 20 iron to create 20 steel. And we now have that completed, so I can now go and turn that in. Ooh, I wonder if I can make a steel sword then. What do I need for a steel sword? Let's see here. Steel sword. So I need 14 steel. Let me go ahead and create another 14 steel. Let me just type it in this time. Let me also equip this dagger so I no longer have that freaking indicator in my face hole. Create a steel sword. Let's go ahead and equip that steel sword. You know what? Let me create a shield while I'm at it. Let me get a nice steel shield. Wow. Oh, wow, that's nice, actually. Huh, so that's the glowing things out of there. Whoa. Obviously, that tree is a little misplaced. Stuff like that will be tweaked out eventually, though. Alright, now, what the hell was I doing? Ah, yes, replicator. What do I need for a steel shield? 17. I'm gonna run out of frickin' iron here. Actually, I'm gonna run out of wood before I run out of iron. Okay, steel shield. Go ahead and craft that. Let's equip that. Oops. Alright, now I have a shield and my little sword here. I believe the shield automatically just kind of adds to my defense. I don't know if it, if there's actually a blocking effect right now. Let me actually check here. Options. Controls. Let's see if there's any blocking interaction here. Yeah, left control is block. Okay. So move out my sword. Yeah, left control. There we go. So you can hold that down to block the enemy's attack. Ooh, I like this glowing here. So this is what was mentioned in the patch notes as well for the glowing forest. Oh, wow. Oh, this is the ramp that got added in here. So, yeah, there is a way down. I just missed it. What the fuck was that? That sounded sinister, man. That sounded really sinister. Oh, man. Suddenly something just, like, leaps through the bush here and attacks me. Oh, there we go. The fuck? Huh. One of the things that was really wonky for a while here was the sound effects. It seemed like they were coming from the wrong directions. Alright, let's zoom in here. Oh wow, that was fast. I insta-killed him. Unfortunately, he's now sliding down the cliff and I cannot get that meat. That is a shame. That is a damn shame. Oh wow, what the hell was that? Alright, let me see if I can craft the... No. Let me just search head. Nope. Bronze helmets, helmets. I'm looking for a headlamp. I think it was a headlamp. It's not going to be in here, I guess. It's not going to be in weapons. Maybe tools. Glider, battery pack, decoration. Huh. Shouldn't be in consumables. It's not really a consumable. Energy pack, repair packs. Some interesting stuff. Part, maybe? I doubt it. Spotlight. Point light. Oh god, I got a freaking spider coming my way. Hinge. Rapid fire turrets. Thrusters, VTOLs. Boat propellers and controllers. Huh. I have zero idea where that damn... Oh, Jesus, I almost fell off the edge. Whoopsies! Oh, man. I gotta watch my shit. Here's the track stuff for the monorail. Oh, man, that stuff intrigues the hell out of me. I've really gotta test around with that at some point. Flare gun, sentry rocket. Yeah, I have zero idea where that thing is. Damn, maybe I have to buy it now. Alright, let's have at thee, beast. Block. And I got it. Woohoo! Enemy defeated. Black fur and meat. Nice, that's a new item, black fur. Now, have I killed enough of these things? Yes, I have. So I've killed enough of them to complete the objectives. Let's go ahead and turn these in. So this is what adventure mode has for us now. Now, the story mode is a little more structured. It has some interesting little bits and pieces to it. But anyway, let's go ahead and head in here. What resources do I have? Oh, geez, quite a bit. Urgh! Obviously, walking up ramps is a little awkward right now. Let me go ahead and use these restoration bandages. Drink some herbal juice to heal myself. Still dark as hell here, but hey. Oh, shit. I finished what you told me to do. I got 50 grenades for that. Woohoo! Now I can go ahead with those materials, carry this with you. Can help a lot in combat. So he gave me some grenades. That's awesome. You have clothing. Do you happen to have the lamp? Let's see. That's everything you have. I see you have some copper helmets, scuba masks, bronze helmets. But I do not see it. It could be in tools, maybe. Yeah, it's got to be in tools. But I don't see it. Unless I'm just that blind. Or it doesn't show up here unless I have the find the design. That or they might have removed it. I don't know. Weird. Weird. Oh well. Let me look around here. Oh man, it's incredibly dark. I'm about to whip out another torch. Finish what you told me to do. Give me portable med packs. Nice. Yeah, let me go ahead and equip this torch here so I can actually see. Well, that's not really helping all that much, but hey. What do you got here? You sell resources. Oh, here we go. Headlamp. I would love to buy that headlamp. Thank you. We got pigment, salt, sand, various resources, stone, marble, limestone. Unfortunately, I do not see scanner apps. So eventually we're going to need these apps in order to scan for minerals, which will be really nice. Well, interesting, I should say. Yeah, sure. Let me go ahead and grab some plant fibers. I can see that actually takes money now that I have right here. Instead of trading for meat, we can now trade for actual money, which is nice. It's a little more convenient than carrying, you know, a couple elephants worth of meat in our inventory. What do you have here? Wooden bow, couple of components. Now, I kind of want to create a bow, but I might also want to create that, let me open the workshop here again. Thunder Fury. I need aluminum, though, and they don't sell any. I need a copper hilt as well. It does 362 damage. That's not too bad at all. Let's see here. This does final attack of 703 damage. Ooh, wow. That's pretty good, actually. Requires a rifle grip, 1, MS muzzle ×4, and 50 aluminum, as well as 84 pigment. Might be something to grab, but of course, again, I'm going to have to go find some aluminum, since she does not sell any, which is a shame. It does sell pigment, as well as I'm sure I can find the rest, but hey. No, I'm going to go chop down some trees rather than make stuff from you constantly, or buy stuff from you guys constantly. Speaking of which, oh, hello. Ah, yes, this is our building menu here. So if we want to actually just build in the world and start, like, building up a house or something like that, we could just hit this B button, and we can start placing blocks like this. I can change block types here, and, you know, like, say I want to use dirt, so I'd click dirt, and I'd click this object right here to change which one I want. I could shift it around. I could use this block type. Oh, I didn't actually mean to place that there. Whoops. Whoopsies. So, yeah, it's pretty simple to build. Hopefully eventually we'll have, like, logs instead of just, you know, placing, like, a dirt block. We could have something like full-on logs that we just place in there to build log cabins or something. Would be really interesting. Anyway, I digress. I came on the screen for a reason, and that reason was to build a a wood axe. I want a iron axe. Thank you very much. I'm gonna go ahead and craft one of those. Oops, I exited out the menu before it was done. But it still built it. Nice, that's new. Okay, let me equip this headlamp. And I will equip this axe. Hey, Dorothy, what do you sell? Oh, yeah, your storage. I forgot about that. Ah, I forgot about that. Thank you, Dorothy. Not necessary right now, but thank you nonetheless. Ooh, and you sell furniture. I definitely want to get a bed from you. I could make one, I suppose, but whatever. Campfire where I can cook some meat. So I can use... Actually, I'm going to do that right now. Let me go ahead and place the bed here. Oh, wow, you're a little pesky little bugger, aren't you? Coming all the way up here. Oh, I can actually see that it's made of wood. It says right-click to go into menu or E to sleep. So I can right-click it and grab it, turn it. But I'm going to hit E, or, well, Shift E, I guess. Huh, weird.
Yeah.
Weird. Maybe because in, what's it called? In multiplayer, we have other players that are out at night digging and stuff, so we don't want just random people, you know, going to bed and fast-forwarding to the morning. Maybe that's it. Alright, let's go ahead and chop down this tree. With the iron axe, we should get some really good materials here. But yeah, so far we have fairly limited items as well. Like, we only have a couple types of swords, a few types of range weapons, so there's still far, far more left to be added to this game. I would still say it's only like halfway through its alpha stage. You know, they're getting in a lot of editors, the world editor, the facial editor for the characters. You know, there's still much, much more to come. Unfortunately, that also means that this game is probably still going to be in development for at least another year, if not 2 years. Plus. You know, it could be like 3 years is going to be development. This is an open world sandbox style of game, so you know how it is. You know, those games last forever. Or just, you know, at least take forever. Especially something as ambitious as this. You know, and I should say, they are incredibly ambitious. So many games that have attempted to mimic this style of play have failed horribly. And ended up, you know, having to shut down. So many of them. And these guys are still, you know, still going along, getting it done, and making a fabulous game. I really do have to hand it to these guys, and it is a damn shame that I have not done more on this game recently, especially with these new updates. Like, you know, I would totally have hosted a server by now, have people on here building crazy shit, recording it, you know, stuff like that. I totally should have done that over the summer, but unfortunately I did not. Oh, wow, I got a lot of wood from that and a lot of plant fibers. Holy crap. Holy crap. Goddamn. Nice to know I'm actually getting a decent amount of wood for all these freaking trees now. But, goddamn, that's a lot of wood. So I can now craft up, well, I should probably craft something even better than that now at this point. Probably even a steel bow. Yay, let's go ahead and do that. Of course, we need a bowstring first, which is probably in resources. Yep, thought so. Let's go ahead and craft a bowstring. I think I only need one. I will need some steel, though. We craft 20 steel. Should be good. And so far, we only have just regular arrows, I believe. We don't have any, like, say, steel arrows or nothing like that. Nothing that can boost it beyond that. Like, the funny thing is, with these bows, currently the bow setup we have is... You know, you have a basic wooden bow and a bronze bow. So they essentially increase damage by increasing the type of resource it's used to make it. That's an interesting thing, but I would also like to see more added onto it. I mean, this is the future, you know. We should be having, you know, certain, what the hell, like modifications added to these things to increase their draw strength and power. Or ways so that you can, you know, lightly draw the bow and yet add a lot of power to it. Anyway, I digress. Let me create, let's say, 200. 200 arrows should be good. Let me go into equipment here and grab this new steel bow. I can see that the damage for it is 70 currently. Let me click 5. Whip that out. Once you whip out this bow, it'll actually put you in a bit of a, you know, closer third person. There we go. Now, auto draws, so I don't really have to mess around with that. Which is a shame in a way. It would be nice if you could actually, like, hold back the bow, you know, power it up and get, you know, either a fast shooting, low damage kind of thing going on, or hold out longer for more range and more pow to it. Maybe have some stats you could increase to change things up for that. But regardless, you know, again, that's nitpicking things that is just that would take so much time and so many more programmers to dive into this game. This is still, you know, an independent studio doing this, so a lot smaller development team with a longer development time trying to get all these things done. And honestly, they're doing a really good job. They've done a fabulous job so far, and I can't wait to see more of this get chucked in here. One thing I'd like to see is more varied slopes that we can do. Like, you can sort of, you know, rough this out a little bit and make it so you can climb up easier, but it'd be nice if we could angle it more. So, change the angle at which we're building things. Like, say I could create, like, say, a block here. If I go into building, the way I imagine this would be something like, no, not like that. This has it's a block, sort of like a half block. I guess this is about as good as it gets for this. So I can drag it vertically, I can kind of change it up with free mode. But what I'd like to see, like, with this is the ability to start, like, angling it a little bit. So, like, keep it at this edge right here, or lower it down one. Kind of like how it's done in the editor in a way, where you change a level. English, must work on my English. Where a grid kind of pops up and you can kind of lower the level on the building level on it. That way you don't have to kind of like just go on the surface and try and get like a general position here. And be able to place blocks on the whole level. Like if I wanted to place blocks within blocks here, obviously it wouldn't do it. Like if I tried to, if I set the building level to here and I built here and then dragged this way, nothing in here would be built because it's already terrain, there's already stuff in there. But it would use up the resource to fill out whatever's here, whatever's exposed. So even something like this, as small as that, would use up like a single resource. Anyway, that's just what I would like to see for it. But again, that could happen. You never know. We'll see how this moves along as it develops. Anywho, that is pretty much my look for now at this lovely game. This was only, of course, a look at the multiplayer and adventure mode kind of aspects of it. So I didn't even go into the campaign again here yet because, of course, the next big update that's due in October, 85, is going to have some new story elements added in it. If you guys want to see more of this, I do have a, I was going to say a profile. I do have a folder set up that has these videos already on it from the previous versions of the game. So feel free to hop on there, check it out, take a look at it. And hopefully you guys enjoy this game. I believe it is on Steam as well right now, so you guys can pick this up. Let me actually go ahead and... Yeah, it is on Steam. It's actually been on Steam for quite a while now. Cough. Yep, let me pull this over. Here's that lovely glider. So you can actually like glide around. There's jetpacks and all kinds of craziness. It's $25. It's a bit much for an alpha usually. You know, typically they would go for like $10-15. But again, this is very, very well developed. So there's more than enough content to warrant your $50. I mean, Shadows of Mordor just released recently for like what, $50? And I'm gonna whip through that content in no time. I mean, it's easy. There's not too much of a challenge there. So you know, did I get my $50 out of that one? Debatable. This game, even for $25, you're going to get more than enough fun out of it. Even though it's going to take a while to continue developing it and you really add things into it. Still, it's a damn good game. So do check it out, guys. And I'll be back later this month with Alpha 0.85. And we are under attack. Attack! So this is one of the hostile creatures in this world. Has like little lobster-like claws and this horrible monster face. Oh man. Let me go ahead and loot that. Oh yeah. Looting that fat. And meat. Delicious meat. I'm about to make some smokies out of that. Nothing like fresh alien meat to set the stomach to churning. Anyway, again, see you guys later. Have a great one. Peace out for now.